This is Gaylord Oklahoma Memorial in Norman. We've waited so long, and finally another season of college football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the UTEP Miners and the Oklahoma Sooners. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Here at the Palace on the Prairie, you know this is one of the most iconic stadiums in all of college football. Gaylord family, Oklahoma Memorial Stadium gets rocking for the Sooners. They have got so many loyal fans. You know they bleed crimson and cream here. They're excited after a 10-win season last year, and these fans can't wait to get it started again. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. So UTEP's kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will take the field first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He is a big play waiting to happen.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill, because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem.
Runs through a man. He might have space. Touchdown, Oklahoma! He got a step and just dusted the field.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. So UTEP's offense will now get its first chance with the football. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They give it to him first time this season for the transfer. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looking downfield, it's Colson. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The Miners line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He gets a block. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Makes the grab in their space. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
There used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And the Sooners will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll give it to the transfer, first carry of the season. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Touchdown Sooners! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Talking to coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
And the Miners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 Auburn.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Miners will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Makes a move. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Snags it and he's open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. To the air, it's Colson. Rushes on him. And it's a sack.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
So now they'll try to mitigate that disaster on second down from the 15. Looking to fire. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback having to hold on to the football very much longer after watching that last play. This defense right now is pinning their ears back on this area of the field, and they are getting after him quick.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. The run inside. It's Jones. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Holly Rowe will check in on his condition. And the Miners will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch at the 30. Slips through the line. There he goes. Open it up. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough, and there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, More big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I'll tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. The clock stops for the man who is slow to get up. The training staff will take a look and will step aside. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Guys, down on the UTEP sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
They come to the line hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. Dropping back, it's Colson. Bought a little time, lets it go. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Give to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Sooner.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. They've been gashed by the proverbial buzzsaw now to try to find a way to fight back into this game. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Colson. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
The Miners will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. He'll field the punt. He's got great speed. He's going to get loose. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Oklahoma sends the offense out, ready to go on the attack. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. They scored, headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right, offense, defense. Palmer, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it, there's time, but
Worry.
This is the worst start you possibly could have had. So they need to score a touchdown right here.
Wants to throw. It's Colson. Pocket breaking down. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. And the Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
The Miners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Running inside, it's Jones. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you see crowds and fans get upset all the time with those kind of play calls. Like running the ball, 3rd and long, what are we doing? We're not going to get the first. Oh, you're trying to trick them. And it's a frustrating call. And the fact that it went even backwards is even more frustrating. This offense did not have a good possession.
You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Great place to start for this offense. Snags it, headed to the end zone. Touchdown Sooners! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, making a statement early in this football game. I'm open. Get it to me. He's already got 2 tutties on the game. Nice job making his presence felt early in this football game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. 1 play, and they put it on the board. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Colson. Pressure coming. He'll heave it deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. And the Miners will punt it away on fourth down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Ready, go! Trying play action. Fires to the middle. That's reeled in. It's Sategna. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Ready. 129. Wide receiver going in motion. Go. Off the play fake on first down. On the move, he fires. Soft spot in the middle. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
The Sooners with the 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Moving out to the right. Fires on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. And after that last touchdown toss, look out, Baker Mayfield record could be going down for single-game touchdown passes.
Yeah, and you think of all the great quarterbacks and the records that they put up with the Sooners, man. It's impressive. And this guy having himself a day, spread the ball around, touchdowns Palooza. What a nice day.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work just 4 plays. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Makes a grab and room to run. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to the well. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Under fire. Finds his tight end. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete downfield. Breaks into the open. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Hard running there. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. You've got a very low number beside your name. You're going to get everybody's best shot. And that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the offseason was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
And he's in! Touchdown, Oklahoma!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it away at the 25. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Might as well stick with him. Here's a little room there. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Colson. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We got to change something up here. We got to do something different because right now it's just a sack punt.
The Miners decide to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Reporting from the Oklahoma sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expect.
Caught, and he's got room. He's at the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown Sooners! Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field, uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. But I tell you what, as a defense, you've got to respect him. You've got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as a kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Scanning the field, it's Colson. Takes the easy one to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. I'm sure Holly will find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside. And the Miners will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of... There he goes! At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. Saw a crease nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. To the air, it's Tracy. Here's a heat. And down he goes.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
The Miners will call on their punt team. 3-and-out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again? Oh, he's got some space. Delivers to stiff arm. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Once he got some room, it was over. He scores for the 5th time in this game. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They went 3-and-out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. The run inside. It's Barnes. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll go right back to the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Tracy. Trying to set up the screen. Turning it on. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Wall. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Right on the money. They stop him after a pickup of 9, but he moves the chains, and it'll be 1st down on the other side of the 2-minute timeout. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. To the air on 1st down. Hit as he throws. Got him downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Miners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. The 20. The 10. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown Sooners. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Back to throw, it's Tracy. It's complete to the left. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup, and a lot of times there's so much cautiousness. You just don't want to run him that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you can see it there, and you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They'll move the tight end. Gives it on the option. And they'll stop him short of the 1st down, and they've got a timeout if they want to try to get the ball back before halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Southern Mississippi taking on the James Madison Dukes. And it's the Golden Eagles sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. And as we check in on these notable matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football truly is. Now back to your game in Norman. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's head back to Oklahoma and Memorial Stadium.
The Sooners will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Running inside, it's Smith. Crosses the 45. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. The run from the shotgun. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Tracy. Got his man in the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
And the Miners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. No good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer. Instead, they're still way, way behind.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Now they'll try the right side. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Oklahoma! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive in the third quarter, march it down the field and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
On to attempt the try. Oh, and he missed it. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a man. It's Tracy. Got it in the middle. It's Ferguson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Rush is on him. And they got him.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
The Miners send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Hauls it in, looking for space. He gets a block. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Got it. Runs through the tackle. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. He goes right back to the air. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma! A great catch and run for 6.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better...
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football, trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
This offense has it with really good field position. Gives it on the option. Shows him the stiff arm. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Hey, guys, I'll be really curious to watch this offense down the stretch and see how they handle this. They've got a big lead. They can probably just continue to run the football. I like how the running back stayed in bounds right there, too. Keep the clock moving.
A shot toward the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown Sooners!
Coming into this game, this offense really believed they had a mismatch problem because of this tight end speed and athleticism. And you saw it right there, David. Nobody able to hang with this guy on that touchdown catch.
And either way you cover it. If you want to put a linebacker on him, he's got a speed advantage. A safety on him, he's got a size advantage. QB takes advantage of the mismatch, knows where his big fella's going to be, and capitalizes on it.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Guys, down on the UTEP sideline, one thing I'm really keeping my eyes on here today, guys, this quarterback is banged up. He told me before the game that he has had to really fight through some soreness throughout the course of this week. I can tell you he's already taken some contact, and it is definitely a storyline that I am following throughout the course of this game. I'll keep you posted with everything I hear down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Howie, will see how they adjust. And they get him down. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Tracy. Oh, they're after him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
And the Miners line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Makes a move. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Robinson. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Ready, go. They'll try to run for it. Makes him talk to the hand. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense. Man, he's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on third down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. Back to throw, it's Mateer. He's looking deep. Makes the grab, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Oklahoma! He scores for the 5th time in this game.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it. Picked off. What a play to set him up. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
And you don't see this very often, the big defensive linemen. You see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Palmer, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
Holly Rowe has an update.
Reporting from the Oklahoma sideline. The offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the...
Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run it. It's Avant. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Great job by the back on the option.
And this is the definition of complementary football. Your defense takes the ball away, and the offense turns those takeaways into touchdowns. Fantastic run, great vision, but this has been so good. Their defense staying aggressive, getting the takeaways, and the offense capitalizing, David, with big plays.
And I wish I could say there was complimentary football on the other side. They've complimented each other, and they both stunk. Like, both sides have been bad. Turning the football over, not scoring, like, dug yourself a huge hole in this football game. They better find something quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. And hold up just a second as we check on the injured player. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Tracy. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Miners will punt this one away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. Motion from the wideout. They'll start on the ground with Xavier Robinson. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And you just get the feeling this defense is going to have to make more negative plays like that. You're down multiple possessions tonight. You need to come away with sacks to see if you can scrape and claw and get back in this game.
He rifles one deep down the right side. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners!
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
And the Miners will line up to punt it away. My goodness, he unloads on that one. Makes the grab at the 10. Slips through the line. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Reporting from the Oklahoma sideline, the team is rallying around their quarterback. He has been terrific today. Every time he comes off the field, they're patting him on the back, making sure he knows that he is their guy. His performance has been stellar. Not a big surprise, but still, the way he's shown up and shown some composure and poise, the guys are rallying and loving it.
How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Touchdown Sooners! This crowd absolutely He's in the house for the 6th time in this game.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Here's Moore to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. At the end of that play, there is a Sooner who is slow to get up. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. Backed up now, here's second and long. Moore will throw. Pressure coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Not one, but 2 sacks on the day, and possibly more to come. Still time left in this football game, and this is a beatdown. You know all passes are coming. This offensive line better do a better job.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. In the gun on third down, Moore. Quickly out to the tight end. Breaks into the open. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. The Miners will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Let's see what he can do with it. He's got great speed. And there he goes. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Sooners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Finding some room. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
Going to the run, it's Robinson. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here today.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. This will will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Throwing more. Hauls it in. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And the Miners with 8 seconds and short to keep this drive moving. Moore to the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
0 points on the day. That's really all you have to say about this offense. It's been a struggle fest. They've been riding the struggle bus. They haven't done anything right today.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try to do it himself. He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a 1st down. It'll be 4th. The Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. Way back in his own territory as he hauls it in. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Oklahoma! The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. So much for putting your heels on the 10 and not going backwards. He didn't want to just let that go. He grabbed it and took it to the house.
And when you got that kind of ability, I will give you the green light. Absolutely. You just catch it and you just go. He does the refs 10-yard line, 5-yard line, 1-yard line. When you do that, it's all great.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll send the back in motion. Moore. Here comes the heat. And it's a sack.
And how about this defense? They got the donut going. And here's one thing I'll tell you about the donut. Late in the game, you're talking about on the field. We want to finish this thing and keep that 0 on the scoreboard. No matter who's in the game, who we've rotated, everybody's trying to get a 0 up there.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. Moore from the gun, trying to convert 3rd down. Oh, and the ball is wiggled free near their own goal line. Yeah, that seems about right. Defensive touchdown. Absolute catastrophe for this offense.
It's a defense that plays with great effort. You saw it right there. Creating the fumble, jumping on the loose ball for a score. What a momentum-shifting play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Unloads to the right. can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Newberry. Here's a heat. Makes the grab on the left. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, and if you're wondering why this offense hasn't scored in this game, it's plays like that. Not only have they not been able to execute running or throwing the football, they've had penalty problems, but it's turnovers as well. And here in the fourth quarter, ball security coming back to fight this offense, giving that one up.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. He's going to run it. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked them apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the first down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of...
And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown Sooners!
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
He's got it again. And they'll knock him down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the sophomore running back there taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They have been running ISOs in football since the beginning of time, right? They want to isolate that linebacker. A lot of times they're going to pull a guard. Great job by the defense seeing it, getting downhill, understanding where the ball's coming, going downhill, attacking it, and getting a big tackle for a loss.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Oklahoma sends the offense out, ready to go on the attack. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. Pulls it in down the sideline. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
The Sooners peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Got a little grass. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
UTEP has the ball in the offense, ready to go back to work. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. 2nd down coming up. The run inside. It's Smith. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Miners will punt it away on 4th down. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. There's a crease. He's at the 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer.